Good morning YouTube. Today I'm doing sort of a video response, yes, that old school feature, to George Lester's recent video called the 25 list. Basically, he listed 10 things that he wanted to do whilst he was 25, so I think it was until like next September. And I thought that was a really interesting idea, and it got me thinking about a lot of sort of goals that I have that I really want to get done. But because I have like a lot of short-term goals, I guess, or things that I really want to do sooner rather than later, and also because I can't really do a 22 list because my birthday was a couple of months ago, so that means that I get less time. I kind of wanted to do a 7 things before 2017, if that makes sense. So yeah, here are 7 things that I want to get done, or sort of want to try and... I don't know what the hand thing is, I keep waving my hands, that I want to try and achieve by the time 2017 rolls round. So I will leave a link in the description to George's video. I totally recommend you check out. He is one of my favourite booktubers, and yeah, that is where I got this idea from. So the first thing that I really want to sort of have in place by the time 2017 rolls round is I want to have a schedule. Basically, I've sort of made several through the year, but because things keep popping up, or I don't know, I procrastinate a lot. I never actually stick brilliantly to the schedule, so I want to make one and sort of start implementing it within the end of 2016, but by 2017 I want to have a proper schedule. So that is for making videos, for both of my channels, for university work, for performances that I do, events that I attend. I want to be able to kind of schedule it all out because I'm really bad at time management, especially with reading and then university reading and university work. It's just I have a lot on and I'm really bad at kind of prioritizing things or making sure that everything gets done by specific times. So I feel like a schedule would really help with that. I also want to get a new diary because the other day somebody spilt an entire bottle of water on mine and now it's just actually trashed. So yes, I definitely want to schedule, and as a sort of tangent from that, I want to start waking up earlier because when I don't need to be somewhere that day, I have the worst habit of just like turning my alarm off or just sleeping for stupidly long amounts of time. Yes, I do go to bed ridiculously late, but I'm hoping if I start getting up earlier and sort of the same time every day, that then I will start going to bed earlier. Especially with university, I have a lot of days where I'm in at 9 or 10 AM, and because I commute, that means that I need to be out of the house at about 6, 7 AM, so I definitely need to start waking up earlier. And then the days where I don't have anything, after I've had university, I have a lion because I've just like trashed my sleeping pattern from going to bed late, waking up early, and then just like collapsing in a heap when I get home. So yes, schedule, including waking up. That is thing number 1. Another thing that I really want to do is to actually tidy my house, my room, my stuff, my shelves. I'm one of these people who just hoards random rubbish when I really don't need to, so I want to go through and like cleanse my home of all the junk that I've acquired, get rid of it, and I also want to reorganise my bookshelves because at the moment there are just books everywhere. So yeah, that is something that I definitely want to do by 2017. Sorry, the sun has just decided to come out in England today. The third thing that I really want to get done is I want to stop being behind on editing. As I film this, I already have, I think, about 13 videos filmed for my booktube channel and 2 dance covers. No, 3, make that 3 because I've still got the performance footage. And it just sits on my laptop, and I think part of it is because I have such a bad laptop that the editing software crashes quite frequently. So I do want to try and get a new laptop in the future, but at the moment I want to stop being so behind on my editing. It means that I end up uploading less frequently, and then as the amount that I need to edit builds up, I just put it off even more because I'm like, I've got all of this work to do. So a schedule again would probably help with that, but I want to stop being behind on editing. I want to have things edited. Wow, that's a lot of sun. Excuse me weather, what is up? Okay, it's just going to keep fluctuating, so we're going to talk through the painfully overexposedness. So yes, I want to sort of have a bunch of videos edited in advance rather than being behind. It would be so awesome to be ahead so that I could just upload it, schedule videos, and go about my week. It would just be so awesome. So yes. And the sun not. You watch, now that I've turned the brightness way down, it will just get really dark and then the video will get really dark. So let's try and talk quick. So another thing that I really want to get done is I want to read 50 books by 2017. I'm about 22 through. I have a lot of work to do to get to 50, but I think I can do it because the other day I managed to read through, well, a few days ago, I managed to read 3 books in 3 days, and that's just from reading it on the train to and from uni. So I know it's possible. I just, like George said in his video, I need to make time because I have a job and then I have university, and I find it because both of them, oh, and now it's darker, because both of them are centered a lot around books and reading. I find that the stuff that I have behind me, I just end up not reading when I should be, and I love reading and I want to do it more. So I want to read these 50 books by 2017. My original Goodreads challenge was 80, and that's not going to happen. I'm not going to read like 60 books in 2 months. That actually, like, my heart hurts a little thinking about how much time I would have to put into reading to do that. But yes, I want to read more. So the fifth thing that I want to do is I want to have started a book that I actually mean to finish. Because if any of you don't know, I do want to be an author. That's what I've wanted to be since I was a little kid. So yes, I want to write, and I've started a few things in the past, but I've always got distracted by new ideas, or sidetracked, or bored, or just kind of grown out of the idea. So I want to start an idea and actually get to the stage where I intend to make a full draft of it. So I want to try and have, like, I'm not going to set myself a word count, although I am going to attempt to do NaNoWriMo. I just want to have a substantial amount, like more than the first 5 chapters done of a novel, sort of first draft, by 2017. So yeah, because I would love to sort of have a full draft of a novel done by the time I finish uni. That was always my original plan going into uni, and I've just not done anywhere near as much writing as I wanted to. I feel like putting all of these things out there on the internet makes it like real rather than just telling myself. I think, I can't remember who it was, but somebody at a panel that I went to the other day actually said that the best way she found to actually complete writing her novel was to go and tell people, this is what I'm doing, I am writing, because the more people that know that that's what you want to do, the more you sort of have to live up to that, or not so much live up, but the more you don't want to back out, because then everybody will be like, so, how's it going? And you don't want to just stand there and say, yeah, I've done nothing. So yes, this is my hope that putting these ideas out there, I actually get more done. So number 6 is actually, I want to have another channel. So yes, I do have this channel, and yes, I do have a channel where I post dance covers, which actually existed before this channel, fun fact. But there are a lot of ideas that I have, or like things that I want to make that I don't want to put on this channel because this is BookTube. The other one's dance. They don't fall into either of those categories, but I want to just be able to make any kind of video that I want and not have the worry of, oh, but it doesn't fit in with like my channel aesthetic or something. I feel like a lot of YouTubers might have this in general. Like if you're sort of known for one type of content on a channel, the second you start throwing other stuff on it, it becomes a bit like weird and you get like a bunch of weird feedback. So I just want to have like a channel to the side where I can just upload absolutely anything as frequently or infrequently as I want, because I absolutely love making videos, and like I said, I have loads of ideas in my head, but because they don't fit with these 2 channels, I just don't make anything, and I think that's kind of sad when it's something that I love doing so much. So I want to sort of make another channel and start uploading random rubbish to that. I will sort of post it in descriptions and link it on my channel when I do sort that out. But yeah, I feel like that I want another sort of creative outlet for just everything else that's going on in my head, just to film random things, just anything, literally. And last but not least, number 7 is I want to stop being lazy. I am basically the biggest procrastinator, especially when I have so much to do. I'm that one kid who like leaves their essay to the last minute and then powers through it in a day, and whilst I don't exactly fail it, it's just like, it's not a good thing to do, to be such a procrastinator. Like, I'll marathon TV shows when I could be doing so much more other important stuff, and stuff that I love doing. That's the thing, it's not even like I'm putting off stuff that I dislike doing, I'm just putting it off, which makes no sense. So I don't want to be lazy anymore. I want to do more. I've started doing that this month. I've actually been going to like 1 or 2 events every week and doing interviews, although I've not edited the interviews, but yeah, so I really want to start doing more, being less lazy, being on top of things, and that sort of encompasses everything in this video. I want to be less lazy, I want to get these things done. So yeah, that is 7 things that I want to do before 2017. Let me know in the comments some things that you'd want to do, maybe by your next birthday or by 2017 like me. I would love to hear. So yeah, I will see you next time, guys. I post new videos several times a week, so subscribe if you want to find out when I post a new one. Bye!